Hi, I've got a question that's come in and it's about symptoms, physical symptoms. I'll read out the question. It says, "Hi Fiona, I have a recurrent headache, or I have recurrent headaches, which I'm finding difficult to get rid of. I don't want to just continue taking medications. What is the best healing approach?" It's so great that you're asking this question. And so it got me thinking about the importance of how we take a conscious approach to symptoms when we feel we want to live a life that is a life of healing and awakening. So the big idea here is that symptoms are not the problem. And as always, what I share in these videos, I'm not asking you to simply believe what I say. I'm offering you some ideas for you to explore. Symptoms are not the problem. In fact, symptoms are not a disease. Yeah. Symptoms, physical symptoms we're talking about particularly here, are the body's best attempt to adapt and heal, given what the body is dealing with. They are the body's best attempt to adapt to dysregulation in the body that may have existed, the dysregulation that may have existed for weeks, months, or even years. And symptoms are an intelligent response of the body to bring about healing. The body has an enormous, incredible, natural healing intelligence infused, integrated within the body systems. You know, when we cut a finger, when you cut your finger, you clean it, you keep it clean, and the cut heals itself without you thinking about it. There are a bazillion biochemical and molecular interactions that happen for that cut finger to heal itself. And so the body is designed to be a self-healing, self-regulating, self-optimizing system, all drawing on natural intelligence that breathes the body, enlivens the body, that grows trees and flowers, and it keeps the world as we know it constantly manifesting. So there's no question that we have this intelligence to draw on in order to resolve and heal all manner of illness and disease. And medicine is really to be at that threshold, to be at that point where your approach to the dysregulation in the body is one of openness to the natural healing intelligence showing the way. So this natural and healing intelligence is moment to moment synchronizing and maintaining multiple body systems and functions, all without any thought on your part. And simply put, when the body is not given what the body needs, when it's not nurtured, when it's not given the basic fundamental requirements to function, basic fundamental requirements the body needs are clean water, clean food, and good sleep, and keeping the body moving. Perhaps we can think of a few extras, but fundamentally what the body needs to be able to maintain it and self-regulate a optimized biological functioning, very simple. And so sometimes symptoms are very simple. They arise and there's not a lot that needs to be put right, if you like. It may be that the symptom is of a headache is the fact that you haven't been sleeping for the past 3 months. You've been working nights, or you've been experiencing interrupted sleep. And it just needs to be recognized that the sleep routine needs to be addressed. But sometimes the symptoms are like the tip of an iceberg. The symptoms are the dysregulation of the biological system breaking into physical manifest conscious awareness. And there's 2/3 of the iceberg that is not visible, that is under the waterline, that is subconscious. There's 2/3 of what is dysregulated in the body that is not aware of. But if we approach this tip of the iceberg, the symptoms, and we engage with the symptoms, not as a problem to suppress, not as a problem to fix with a pill or something to numb it out. We open to the symptoms as the entryway to become conscious of the 2/3 of the dysregulation that the body's been intelligently doing its best to adapt with up until now. If we allow this symptom moment to be an opening moment where we open up, become curious, and we begin to inquire, starting with the symptom, what is going on that would lead the body to manifest a symptom, such as a headache? What's happening that this body is creating a symptom? Simply be curious. Yes. Simply be curious. This is inquiry. This is not reaching for Dr. Google and simply doing what Dr. Google says. It's not reaching for a pill to suppress the symptom. If we suppress the symptom, first of all, we are resisting, we're in resistance to the body's natural healing intelligence, which is creating the symptom because it's the body's best attempt to adapt even more to already a dysregulation in the body. So we work with the symptom, not against it. Curiosity is an openness to the symptom. It's a way of moving towards with curiosity. And this openness to this symptom is also an openness to the natural healing intelligence in the body, coming into awareness as an intuition, coming into awareness as an insight, coming into awareness as what resonates with you. What resonates with you, not as an intellectual event, but as a deeper felt sense, a resonance. So curiosity would be a constant openness in the shape of a question, meeting the symptom, feeling the symptom, experiencing it, being open to it, not being afraid of it, being open to it, not resisting it, being open to it as intelligence, trusting it, trusting the symptom, trusting the experience, and being in the curiosity of what does this body need? What does this body need? This uniqueness of this body need? And sometimes an openness to a symptom, not being in fear, not being in resistance, is all that's required for the symptom to begin to resolve. Because the only thing that can be keeping the symptom in place is unconscious or subconscious resistance to the symptom. The only thing that's feeding the symptom is the subconscious resistance to it, the dislike of the symptom, the making the symptom wrong. That's the only thing that's keeping a symptom in place. So this curiosity is, if you like, a form of internal medicine, because it's an opening to what's arising as intelligence. It's an opening to intuition and insight to begin to answer the question, what does this body need? And for instance, if we take this curiosity, this question with a headache, what does this headache need? What does the body need for this headache to become heard and the body return to an optimal biological health status. And maybe well, this body hasn't been getting enough sleep. And then the question is, well, what's been getting in the way of sleep? Maybe it's a lifestyle issue. Maybe it's a psychological worry issue. Maybe it's just a question mark. Don't know. And then in that don't know space, up comes another intuition. Oh, well, I'll go and see a doctor. I'll go and see a so-called expert. But it's very important when we do go to either Dr. Google or your family physician, that you remain in curiosity in the consultation, in the conversation, to listen to what is said from curiosity, to listen to advice, to listen to treatment options from curiosity, to allow for what resonates with you, what makes sense to you, as opposed to simply believing what the experts say and doing what you're told. This posture of curiosity sometimes requires some determination, because it does mean that you start to take charge of your healing journey. And because you're willing to do that, your healing journey will become unique, because any dysregulation in the body is the result of a combination of factors that are unique to you, including your DNA, your potentiality for health, your predisposition for weakness in the body, your metabolism, your environment, your nutritional state. There are hundreds and hundreds of factors influencing the integrity of the body in any given moment. So by staying open in curiosity, you begin to cultivate this connection to the intelligence that's imbued within the body and freely available to be guided by. So symptoms are not a problem. They are not a problem to be fixed or suppressed. They are intelligent sources of guidance for healing.